Hi, I'm Willow. I'm 21. And this is how I stopped chasing people who didn't care. I used to pour my heart into people who barely looked up. I'd send long messages. Check in constantly. Try to be what they needed, even when they never asked what I needed. I told myself it was loyalty. That I was just being kind. That if I kept showing up, they'd eventually make an effort. But they never did. Not really. They only replied when it was convenient and they wanted something. They always made plans and conveniently forgot to include me. They left me on read, not just on my phone, but in real life. And I kept trying. Kept chasing. Kept hoping that if I was patient enough. Kept making an effort, they'd care. But they didn't. And it hurt. It hurt to feel invisible. It hurt to feel like I just wasn't good enough. It hurt to realize I was investing in people who weren't investing in me. One night, I was sitting in a cafe, lavender sweater. Nursing my lukewarm coffee, an unread message. And I just stopped. I looked around and thought. I deserve more than this. Not in a dramatic way. But in quiet, what am I doing? Way. I deserve to be treated the way I treat them. To be cared for. To be met halfway. So I stopped chasing them. I stopped sending the second message when the first was ignored. Stopped rearranging my life for people who wouldn't do the same. Stopped begging for crumbs of connection. And I started choosing myself. I started spending time with people who made me feel safe. Started listening to the quiet voice inside that said, "This doesn't feel good." Started believing that I didn't have to earn love, I just had to stop settling for less. It wasn't easy. I still miss some of those people. But I don't miss being ignored, everyone's second choice. I often wonder what I did wrong. But in my heart I know I didn't do anything wrong. I just stopped chasing people who didn't care. And that's not weakness. That's growth. So if you're tired of feeling like you're always the one reaching out. If you're tired of being the backup plan. The afterthought, the maybe later. If you're tired of chasing people who don't match your effort. You're allowed to stop. You're allowed to choose yourself. To walk away. To wait for the ones who meet you with open arms, not closed doors. You're not too much. You're not too needy. You're just ready to be loved properly. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe, like, and share. It helps more than you realize, and your share might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Disclaimer. This video shares personal experiences for general information and emotional support. It is not a substitute for professional mental health or medical advice. If you're struggling or worried about how you're feeling, consider reaching out to a qualified professional who can offer personalized support.